Alright, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is April 26, 2022. This is the 3D market commentary here on our channel. The disclaimer is running there for you just for your information that this is for educational and instructional purposes only. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary for today. So this is what it would look like in your inbox Monday through Friday. Every day the market is open. We call it a 3D market commentary because we take a 3D approach when it comes to the markets. Part of that 3D approach is the market climate, also shown by the indicator down here below that gives us the upcoming market direction, whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. The buy and sell UFOs are patented and proprietary technology that we utilize to find entries and exits. And of course, market volatility, upcoming price change speed, whether or not we need to be looking at our risk and reward ratios and adjusting them accordingly. So we combine these statistical elements to gain a objective and realistic edge to remain as such as well when we're trading, investing, or hedging. All right, so the first instrument that we're going to look at is the one that's already loaded up on the chart here, which is the S&P 500. As you see, we are in a down climate. It is confirmed. It is the third day down out of typically 3 days that it goes down for. Um, a new UFO has been formed here at 4509 to 4432.75. And the nearest buy UFO is a little bit further down below at 39.8375 through 39.3375. The current market movement for the S&P 500 is one of interesting effect. As you see, we did take out a previous high here. We did close above it. We ended up testing lower. However, we're not seeming to be holding um, much further here. So we ended up dropping a little bit down towards this lower area right here. So we're going to see if this area around the 4200 is going to hold or not. If we create a new low here and perhaps in continuation with this climate we may be looking to move a little bit further down still. Of course, we do have, if we do change direction and go to the upside, we do have a challenge that we need to overcome here at the UFO at 4432. And then, of course, multiple challenges to overcome these highs here between 45.74 and 46.71. According to the VIX, we're looking at 27.43% volatility. Daily expected move is 73.94. Of course, the market is not open yet, so we're not seeing that kind of movement yet. Now, before we continue on to crude oil, if you are looking to educate yourself, we do offer the main asset classes: futures, stocks, and forex. Um, on top of that, though, we do offer back testing, trading plans, and trading psychology courses, which, in my opinion, provide you the proper tools to properly study and utilize these main asset classes that you see here, future stocks and forex. Of course, in my opinion, without having the tools and the proper psychology behind it, it is near impossible to um, find what works best for you, your personality, and the way you prefer to trade. Looking at any one of these courses, registering for them, you would get a 3-month complimentary access to auto UFOs and auto climate so that you can backtest and figure out what might work for you. All right, now crude oil. We are looking at a down climate. It's the second day out of typically 6 that it goes down for. We are currently pushing up against the UFO here, 99.88 to 105.42. Down below that 80.47 to 77.83 is the nearest buy UFO. Of course, crude oil, has been has been making an interesting formation a little bit. These lows are, seem to be holding down here. However, the highs are definitely kind of going a little bit lower. Didn't quite come to challenge this trend line down here. Did challenge it here. However, we are seeing a pretty steady push downwards still. Of course, crude oil is extremely volatile of late due to the geopolitical and macroeconomic effects that the Russian invasion has had on the rest of the world. So this is again an instrument that remains to be watched as the situation develops. And of course, the OVX gives you the clear picture. 52% volatility, extremely elevated volatility, 3.28 daily expected move. Okay. Now, if you are new to the UFOs and you just want to check them out, we do have them available for TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader. And of course, you can subscribe to any of the apps that we have using this link here. We do offer monthly or yearly memberships. And of course, if you want to explore the full suite of things that we do have available, you can go to this link right here, which is tradewithufos.com/Boyan. You'll be able to look at everything that we offer, ask any questions that you may have. If you have anything, if you're already testing it out and you have some questions, that would also be the place to go. Or, of course, sending me an email, that works as well. Now, gold, we have a down climate. It is confirmed. It's the fifth day down out of typically six, if we're counting the previous unconfirmed candles. If not, this is we're on day two. Gold had quite the steep pullback from the 2000 area. Fell pretty rapidly from it. Didn't even get to challenge this UFO over here. Right now, though, around the 1900 range. These lows right here are the ones that, if they do get challenged, we're probably not going to see anything until these 1800s and then potentially down to the UFO at 1815.8 to 1788.5. Also, elevated volatility on gold, 19.47%. Daily expected move, 23.37. So as of right now, given that gold is in down climate, we may see a challenge to these lows down here at 1888. If we do close below them, like I said, we may be looking at a couple of different areas here and down here at the UFO as a potential target if you are riding this short from this upper UFO. But again, given the fact that this was created on a daily and the fact that it never actually tested it back, still a very, very strong area up there. Now, if you need coaching or support, we do have training sessions available and compatible with all time zones. On top of that, we also have all asset coaching available. All asset coaching allows you and gives you access to any one of the instructors here on our channel. If you have any questions that you would prefer to go over in a one-on-one setting, this is the place to go. And of course, as it says here, it may help you avoid some bad habits that you may not know you even have. So definitely take advantage of that option. All right, next one on our list is the dollar. The dollar is just pushing up, very strong push up. It is a confirmed climate. It's been pushing up for 16 days out of typically 5, so 3 times its normal movement up is what the dollar has been going for. A brand new UFO has been turned here from a previous sell UFO to a buy UFO, 100.675, 99.81. And currently within a red UFO, 101.555 to 103.960. Of course, the higher concentration is up here at the 103 range. Let me just mute my phone. I forgot to do that. All right. And then we've seen the dollar kind of consolidate in a couple areas and then push up, consolidate and then push up. So it's been interesting to see the movement that the dollar is doing. Now, of course, if you're not trading the dollar, that's quite all right. But there's a good chance that if you are trading any forex pairs, the dollar is either directly or indirectly influencing the market movement of that particular pair. So it's always good to kind of have an idea of what the dollar is doing so you can kind of adjust your forex trading according to it. All right, now the next thing here. Now, if you don't want to read this overview in your inbox, of course, which is being delivered to you Monday through Friday, we do go live on just about every streaming channel out there. So we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Actually, I'm not. No, I'm sorry, not Twitter. Twitch and LinkedIn. My colleague Becky and I go through these commentaries Monday through Friday, every day that the market is open. Of course, clicking on this link here will take you to our YouTube channel, where I would appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to that channel so you can get help the YouTube algo spread the word out there for us. And then, of course, click that little bell notification icon so you get notified every time we go live. All right, last but definitely not least is Bitcoin. Currently in an extended down climate, it is confirmed the 13th day down, or if we're not counting the two here, the 11th. We do have a sell UFO up here 44,345 to 47,317, and the nearest buy UFO 32.82 to 31,615. Um, we are seeing a potential hold around this area that we saw on Bitcoin. So currently we are seeing it, hold on to this 40,000 area. Um, Definitely traded below it, before, and has definitely traded below it before as well. It's just it has not closed below, which is very interesting to see. So as some people might be calling this, might be an accumulation phase, and so on and so forth. But looking at just a pure technical aspect of it, we're in an overextended down climate, so we may see a turn and a push up, which of course the first challenge would be over here in this UFO. And then if these highs get taken out, the nearest UFO is at that 50,000 round number, which again would be um, a challenge for Bitcoin because it's such a round number, 50,000. All right, last but not least, if you want to be a top trader, top stands for the Predictive Options Planner. That's our very own platform that we've developed from scratch, from the ground up, that offers server-side processing, meaning back-end processing, so that way your computer doesn't get overloaded trying to process complex calculations. On top of that, it does have features and um, options that most professional platforms have out there. However, this is available to you as a retail trader. And of course, it does not come with the price tag of a professional platform. Check out that link that I shared there, or of course, go to the link down below here to access any of the items that I've discussed here on the commentary. All right. So for news for today, we do have durable goods that already posted and non-defense capital goods, including aircraft. CPI in for Aussie RBA trim means CPI also. Lagarde speech, Bank of Canada's governor speech, Japan interest rate decision and monetary policy statement. Interesting that they still have it at negative 1.1%. Meanwhile, we're already raising rates. Bank of Japan conference, GDP annualized on Thursday. A holiday in Japan for Thursday as well. GDP in Europe, HICP in Europe as well. NBS manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMI in China. And then May 1st, as it says here, Labor Day for both China and, quite frankly, the entire Balkan as far as I'm concerned. And then early May in Britain. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. And I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.